Hi, and welcome back to your Autism Game Plan. I'm Joya Vanderlaan, a functional medicine specialist and family nurse practitioner, and also an autism mom. Today, as promised, I'm going to go over a few different exercises you can do at home with your child to improve their vagal tone. Remember, the vagus nerve really is involved with connecting the brain and the body and the brain, that interconnection, that communication back and forth, and helps to stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, or our calming nervous system. I think these exercises are going to be fun to do both for you and for your child. They bring out a little bit of silliness, and I hope that you both can benefit from them. Typically, what's recommended is to do these for a few minutes, even 5 minutes, twice a day. And typically, you will likely start to notice results after about 2 weeks. So this isn't something that you do the exercise and you see a result, although you may see an immediate short-term result. Laughing with your child is fun. But for the long-term results, twice a day for 2 weeks. For those who are watching and like to take notes, I'm going to post a list here of exercises you can do with your child to help stimulate the vagus nerve. And for those of you just listening, you won't notice the list on the screen. Here are a few exercises you can do to stimulate vagus nerve tone, or vagal nerve tone. Deep breathing, and make sure you're breathing through that belly. Laughing, even fake laughter, forced laughter, stimulates the vagus nerve. Hugging, we all need more hugs, and our kids need to know that we love them. Singing or humming, and this can be a lot of the reason why our kids stim by this humming or singing or vocalization. Interestingly, gargling. Have a gargling contest. Massage can help stimulate the vagus nerve. Here's an interesting one you may want to be careful with is inducing a gag reflex, so kind of sticking your finger down your throat. I would say that's a pretty intense one. Be sure you're not going to get thrown up on or vomited on. You can use an external stimulation device as well. Now that would require a device and, has a cost involved. So that may be something, if you really notice improvement, that you want to try eventually. And the last thing is having positive social connections. Now, we know that social connections, developing these, maintaining these, managing these, can be very hard for our kids. So we maybe start small, right? Start in the house. Start with the connection between you and your child. That's really important, and it does a lot of good besides just working on that vagal nerve tone. Vagal nerve stimulation works in part because of its effect on the plasticity of the brain's ability to develop new neural connections. This is how we learn. So imagine if we can stimulate the vagal nerve and promote growth there. Imagine the possibilities for learning and calm and behavior improvement. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we could all have a calmer, more peaceful house? Try this vagal nerve stimulation. There's really no downside to trying it. There are no side effects, no bad outcomes that are going to happen. And this is really good for everybody in the house. Maybe if you can get the family to sit together at the dinner table, be a little silly, laugh a little, gargle some water, have a little spill, clean it up, that's fine. Do these fun things with your family. There's lots of benefits to them, including stress reduction, right? And I think we can all agree we all need some stress reduction. Stress is a huge piece of what promotes or what ruins health. And I know for me, my stress level is too often much, much higher than I would like. And stress is one of the things that I find hardest to manage, right? I can take a supplement for this, or change my diet for this, or sleep more for this, whatever problem. But stress is so hard. I'm always preaching to my patients, okay, we've got all these things in line. You're doing really well with this. What about stress? And it's always a conversation, because stress is the hardest thing to manage. And I put it like this: you can't out-supplement stress, right? There's no supplement that's going to cure stress. You have to learn to manage it. Maybe vagal exercises, these vagal stimulating exercises, are at least one way and part of your toolbox then that you can use to create this sense of calm and manage stress, and even maybe have a little fun while you're gargling water and spilling it. So try these exercises at home with your child. join in along with them. Encourage the family to join in along with. Imagine what that does for the autistic child, how that makes them feel normal, like part of a group, like everybody's doing this activity. And that's really important for them too, is to feel a part of the family, to feel loved. I know you're all doing your best out there. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and I always love reading your comments and questions. Remember, be gentle with yourself. You're doing a great job.